If you're drowning in debt and just don't know where to turn, help is available. Attorney Diana Long will help you get your financial situation resolved.
I'm Attorney Diana Long. I'm dedicated to helping hardworking folks just like you. Bankruptcy protection can help you get your financial life back in order, and I can show you how. If you're ready to stop the harassing phone calls and letters, I can help. Call me in Columbia at 442-8123 to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends. This is Monday. It's June the 27th, and our topic today is the Harbor House with the Salvation Army, which is really an important organization in our community. Cyndy Chapman, welcome to Radio Friends.
Hello,
Good
Paul.
to have
Nice
you here.
to be back. Thank you.
And you brought the newest member of the Salvation Army family with you today.
Yes, I did. This is Misti Pennington. She's the new director of Harbor House, and we're so glad she's with us.
Yeah. Now, how long have you been with Harbor House?
Week and 2 days.
Well, congratulations and best
Thank
of
you.
luck with it. For people listening who are not familiar with what the Harbor House is and the service that you provide, explain to us. Misti?
We help individuals that are homeless, also homeless families. We offer a community lunch. We help with emergency shelter, and also transitional housing is our three main services.
Yeah. Now, how many homeless families do you have?
I have 11 right now.
11
Yes.
homeless families at the Harbor House.
And 7 children. I do.
When you think of that, it's heart-wrenching. It's heart-wrenching because if it were not for organizations like yours, these people could be out on the street.
Correct.
And very likely would be.
Yeah. So you've got, how many families again?
11.
11 families and 7 children.
Correct.
Besides the homeless families, what else did you say?
Oh, we have 20 also individual males right now.
So how many people can the Harbor House accommodate?
We accommodate 60. We have 61 beds total.
And what happens when a time comes, and I'm sure it's happened in the wintertime, and all 61 beds are full? Where do these people turn?
We have cold cots. We try to lay those out and let individuals take room on those, and then we have to turn to our resources in the community, churches, anybody else who is willing to take an individual and house them to get them out of the cold and give them shelter for the evening.
This is a situation that has been growing over the years, isn't it, Cyndy?
It is primarily, we think, due to the economy. People are finding it harder to find employment. It's taking them longer. And those jobs that don't require a lot of skills are the first ones sometimes that are snapped up. And they're not capable of sustaining a family,
No.
much less an individual,
No.
to pay rent and housing
No,
in Columbia.
not when you're being paid minimum wage or just above minimum wage. If you have a family of 2 or 3 or 4, you can't do it.
Right.
What do you see happening in the future? Do you think the situation is going to turn around and we're going to get better? Or are there going to be, you're going to have to add more beds to the Harbor House to accommodate everyone?
Well, right now we're not thinking along the lines of adding beds, but more of how we can really help the person who comes in, how we can help stabilize them and get them back into the community in a way where they can prosper, they can become self-sufficient in the community so that, heaven forbid, they don't have to come back to Harbor House again.
When someone comes into the Harbor House and they have no income, there is no outlook or prospect for a job, what do you say to them?
We just try to offer them, we try to meet immediate needs at first, and then we arrange for them to meet with their case manager. And I also will help to try to provide resources throughout the community. What we can't provide, like your basic hygiene products, stuff like that, then we try to turn to individuals out in the community. Say if someone wants to go back and get their GED, we try to connect them with individuals who work with that. Say they want to sign up for food stamps, we work with the Division of Family Services to try and get them on their emergency food stamp program. Just depends on what the need. We just take it case by case right now and try to meet those needs. Whatever barriers is keeping them homeless, we want to remove those barriers and that way the person can be more successful, kind of have a fresh start, and become pillars of their community, get back out there, because that's what the majority of them really want.
Of course, of course. I can't imagine anyone with a family wanting to be homeless. And they're there many times through no fault of their own. A lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. And if you go into work one day and your boss tells you, hey, by the way, don't bother coming back next week, you've got a real situation on your hand. And these are the type of folks that you're dealing with. Do you find that after being at the Harbor House for a little while, that spirits start picking up and there is some optimism?
Oh, I think there's always optimism because you know that there's intrinsic good in everybody. You have to find what help that person needs and help them to find the resources to get going. If
people want to help out, Cyndy, what can they do? What can the listeners do?
They can call us at 442-3229, ask for me, and I will be glad to tell them the many different ways that they can help the Salvation Army and Harbor House in particular.
Misti, is there anything that you would like to add? Now you're new to the Harbor House. What do you want to say to the community?
I just think that Salvation Army is a wonderful organization, and I really hope people, if someone does have questions, by all means call. We will definitely be glad to explain what we do or what they possibly can do, because people are always wanting to help, and we definitely want to pursue any help they want to give us. And so far, in a week and a half, it's been great.
Okay, all right. You know, I wish you the best of everything with the Harbor House.
Thank you very much.
Cyndy, we got about 30 seconds, 40 seconds left. You want to mention the thrift store with the Salvation Army?
Yes, the thrift store. We have 2 locations, and we are the only thrift stores, not-for-profit thrift stores, run by a charitable organization in this town, where the proceeds from those thrift stores stay here in the community. There are other thrift stores, but they're required to do certain things with their money, send it out of the state sometimes. But we keep our money here locally to provide services such as Harbor House, emergency food and clothing. So we invite anyone who wants to make donations to come Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 p.m. and give us your donation.
Okay, either your donation of money or your donation of time.
Or furniture, gently used clothing, household items would be great.
Because what does the major always say when he's on? The Salvation Army is there to give a hand out, no, wait a minute, a hand up,
yes.
Not a hand out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's why we're there. And we are. Harbor House is the only facility in town that houses homeless families, as well as children, single men, and single women. So we're it.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you
you,
for coming
Paul.
back.
Appreciate it.
Tomorrow, we're out of time for today, and continued success with the Harbor House. Larry Brown, a storyteller, will be with us. Our show directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Andrew Roscoe, and our assistant producer, guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. And to watch this program again or to listen to it, go to kbia.org, click on Radio Friends, sign up for a free podcast or podcast. Bye-bye.